Hello and welcome back to the Omegus SMP server. I am Amaros, and let me go ahead and show you the project that we're going to work on today. It is villager based, in case if you couldn't tell. So let me show you what I've done so far and tell you what we're going to do with it. So off of our main villager transportation channels, I actually made a nice little lazy river for them, I guess you could say. You can see you go all the way down to Y7 actually, and transport them below all of our digs. And here we're catching up to them now. We wanted some of these guys, particularly this guy, a farmer, and looks like he's got a blacksmith companion here. But they'll make it all the way down to where we've been digging out for our new little auto farm. And I've got a couple guys here, nope, just one apparently already, and there we go. So I'm gonna get them in here and we'll be able to automatically farm. Well, we're probably going to put carrots on this level and potatoes up top. Maybe do this about 5 levels deep, and we'll make that shaft in the middle here and reverse the water stream so that we can get all of the goods back to our villager trading area. Alright, I just wanted to show you before I get this all buttoned up kind of what we got here. This spot right here will be the only spot in this entire area that won't have anything planted in it. The reason why is we put a tripwire hook right here, so when the villager stands here to try to feed the villager that's on top of this carpet, he'll toss his food into the water stream here, which will go down into the water stream that we brought the villagers in, and not actually make it to the villager. And as soon as he steps off, our little activation here will hit the piston, which will push it down, illuminate this, turn off this torch, which will allow this to retract, and then it'll instantly unpower this when this retracts, and so this will turn back on, kick the piston up. Fun times. But all that to say that the seeds on here will no longer be there, which will cause our villager to want to come back and plant here. So he'll continue to collect our carrots, come back here, drain his inventory by attempting to feed Mr. Blacksmith right there, and give us loads and loads of, in this case, carrots. So I'm going to go ahead and get these planted, and then we'll free our villager that's in here. We have our little book guy here. Let's see, there he is. He's got a lure 3, so I got to find some way to get him back to the trading hall, since we definitely want to keep that, especially with our luck of the C3 that we get over there. So let me go ahead and finish getting all this planted, and we'll take care of that, and I'll show you how this is working. Apparently he already had some carrots. And there we go. Now we just have to wait for a few of these to grow. He'll probably come over here and plant the rest of them. Yep. And we'll see what he starts doing. Oh yeah, there he goes. Dunk. Rejection. And he picks it up. Come on. Throw it into the water. Oh, look at me. Give it to your buddy. There you go. Come on. He must be holding. Doesn't want to give it to him. Oh. Shall we try again? Feed me. It's just the one that he's planting again. Hopefully it'll work better once everything's grown. You can do it! Nope. Must not have enough food. Now that we got our friend down here in our water stream, we get the fun opportunity to actually reverse this by putting packed ice in the way. But get out of my way. There we go. So this packed ice will allow all the carrots that come down the stream here to land here and flow this way in a very rapid fashion. That's why we went and got this packed ice a few episodes ago. Oh, looks like our carrot layer's having fun. Ooh, I heard him pick a carrot too. Maybe we'll have some luck and see some carrots come down here. Let me go ahead and keep reversing this water flow and laying down our packed ice. And we will see you in a bit. Probably when our first carrot comes down the tubes. Alright, we made it through our water stream. And I got him part of the normal water streams. And so now he's up in the trading hall. Now I'm just escorting him to a spot on the 3rd floor. And he found his final resting spot. Right there, lure 3. Haha. Look at that. My farmer working hard in his field. Oh, here he goes. Feed him. Nope. It's almost like he wants to feed him from the side. Fine. There you go. Now feed him. So apparently our villager doesn't seem to want to be fed by tossing, and I think that has something to do with the server. We're running a special kind of something to cut down on lag. You can see these guys throwing these carrots here between each other, and I'm thinking that something related to that is blocking the mechanic that we're trying to exploit to get the farmers to auto farm for us. Now I have seen down in these little water channels some carrots that have been floating there for when the little babies were waiting to grow up, and so I do know that they do toss carrots, and I've tested that exact setup we got over there in 1.8.7 offline, so I do know it works. But something about the server config is preventing it from working. So I might have to use something like what we have here. You can see those carrots being tossed, where we have like a villager down there that we block off with glass. So instead of looking up, they'll be looking down at them and trying to toss to them. And then we'll have the water channel run in reverse to pull away from the villager. I'm not quite sure how that'll work with the redstone we got going, but I'm sure we can work out something. But we might also try to just fix whatever config change was made that's preventing it from working in the first place. Because I believe this server runs on Spigot so that we can do the auto backups and things like that. Just the server maintenance stuff you can gloss over. But I think because of all the extra default config that it throws in, that this mechanics is just being blocked. So we're just going to have to kind of table it for now till we can get that sorted out with Red Banana and just come back to it later. So we're going to move on to a different project. I've had a few things that I've been needing to do that have been kind of time consuming, so I've been kind of putting it off. But let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, we are planning on taking a long trip. I freed up my inventory so that we can make a journey. We're going to get some jungle wood. Oh yes. Yeah, we are needing the last tree we don't quite have yet, and boy does it make a lot of wood. So I'm gonna head over to the jungle. It's about 2,000 blocks in that direction, and it's gonna be a long journey. I got a lot of steak with me, so it should be fine. I really hope 3 stacks of cobble will get me all the way there. And I got a fully repaired pick. That's not my best pick, so if we die, it's not going to be too terrible. I mean, we'll lose our awesome equipment, but we'll make it. We'll make it. Don't worry. So I'm going to start pathfinding my way over there, and we will see you in a bit. I don't think glowstone was quite on our shopping list, but oh well, we'll get more. I just finished building this bridge, and you can see it's quite the scary thing, even though it's short. Aha, I see a wither skull. Alright, we have reached our destination. And let's set up a portal real quick. Oh, looks like I need there. And there we go. Now this will take us up in the jungle, but it'll put us over by a mega taiga, or taiga, whatever area. But this is probably going to put us in a cave. World load. World load. We'll get there eventually. There we go. Looks like we are at Y20. So we get to go up. And I don't think we'll be able to get up directly. So we'll have to dig. So we found a good spot for the portal. It's right here by the ocean, or actually it's a lake, but it's considered a deep ocean with some beach around it. And we are right on the edge of a mountain taiga, and that is a jungle tree. See, here's some more jungle. So we're right on the edge of the biome, and straight that way you can see some illumination. I put some torches that take us to the mega taiga. Oh, and I built this wrong. Alright, so I'm going to fix this, light up the portal, see where it puts us. I can't really get to this spot exactly in the nether since it's over a lava lake. So I'm hoping this will snap to a nearby area where we can get to. Oh look, sunrise. Alright, there we go. Now let's see where it puts us. Hopefully not a floating island of whatever. Whew. It snapped to our portal we set up. Nice. Let's see if this goes back to the beach that I was at before, or if it puts us in the right spot. It's at our beach. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and break this, get back to the other portal, and it should link up just fine now. Although it's going to be a little iffy on where it snaps to, so we won't be able to put too many portals nearby. Alright, we're over in the commercial district here, and Findeers has been hard at work. He's kind of lined this entire area here with these custom trees. They look awesome, by the way. And he's even set up this little advertising billboard sign here, like cheap redstone or need help with your builds. And so I think we're going to find something to put on there. Yeah, we do have a couple places where... Oh, I read. A couple of places that we need to advertise. One is the packed ice shop over there. And we're actually... I'm thinking of building a couple of buildings here. Actually, I got 3 in mind. But the first one I think I'm going to tackle right now is right here. I am going to sell some wood. I recently just got back from the jungle, and so I have a resource that nobody else has, and that is jungle wood and jungle leaves. So I'm going to set up shop right here, and I know that somebody else, Creeper, is setting up a shop that is going to deal kind of with wood products, but I don't think he's going to be able to sell jungle wood until he goes and gets some. So we'll have a little leg up. You can see the trees I've been growing over there to kind of get some stock built up. But we're going to build kind of something that matches this style over there. I'm going to build a lumber mill, and it's going to have a water wheel and all that other cool stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get working on that, get a foundation laid out. I already terraformed a little bit and got this kind of steep and deep into the water so that we can just kind of plant a wheel right here and have it actually dip into the water. And I'm thinking we'll build a little bit of a aqueduct to pour water over the top of it. So I think that'll look pretty cool too. So let me get started on that, and we'll give you some progress because I really don't have a particular design in mind. I'm just gonna go with it. So we'll see what comes out. All right, I think we are in the groove here. I got a couple of cogs here to translate the twisting from the water wheel, and this will translate into a rotational force here. I'm thinking of maybe dropping that one out, hooking it up to a vertical saw and embedding it here in the dirt. So I'm gonna have to dig out a nice little channel here. Alright, so we have a little bit of addition here. I hollowed this down a little bit to put a log here. I'm actually going to change this to actual planks. We have our little belt that the saw actually goes through, and I'm going to put supports along here out of wood, kind of like so, but not spruce. That's a little too close to the same color here. I'm thinking maybe birch. That might work pretty well. And that will be kind of like a floating guide. And I'll put rails along here to kind of act like a guide to go back and forth on. And then we'll also have some bundles of logs out here. Let me actually go and lay down a couple. Kind of like so, and like so, and like so. Yeah, kind of like that, but I'll trim it up a little bit. There we go, there we go. Chunk, chunk. And then I'll kind of strap those down with some rails so it looks like it's all packed and ready for shipping. I'll just trim that out, make it even. There we go. Much better. And so these will be actually on their way to be cut. We'll have stacks of already cut wood, and we'll have chests above this basement area here, probably right along here, about level with us, where you can open up and get whatever type of wood that you want. It's going to be in log form rather than in any kind of refined form. That way you can use it however you'd like. Now I got kind of the convoluted translation cogworks over here, where it comes from the water wheel and powers this larger cog which spins slower, which will actually spin a small cog here, and it interacts with this cog here to make this spin really fast. And I got a cog here that's supposed to be kind of cheaty to act like it interacts with the saw blade. It makes it go up and down. But obviously once you get that small, you can't really represent the cogs very well. But I really wanted a lot of gearworks and something that looks like it's actually kind of going with the steampunk design here. So this will do good. I'll get the water wheel in probably after I finish the detail work down here, or at least the light detail work, and then we'll work on the water channel. Come on! It's got like half the building burnt down here.
Keep on running.
Hey, look! Creepers being chased by creepers.
Take more diamonds.
You really is taking diamonds.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh my fucking ball.
Here, let me just casually drift a creeper over by your corpse here. Here, come here, creepers.
I'm not complaining, Red. You have fully enchanted armor. I just have normal diamond armor. Yeah. Not like I had a chance anyways.
Red's probably got all sorts of potions and stuff. I mean, look at his diamonds.
I only have 6, so I'm not sure what you picked up from me.
Maybe we should just call hacks on him. Maybe that's it. Hey, Red, look up again. Look up. Look up. Yeah. You got like this red and yellow stripe across your neck.
I have no chest plate now.
Well, if you want a breastplate, we sell them over at the trading hall. We have Unbreaking 2. We have Protection 2. Oh, good shot. Good shot.
It's back on, my friend. Back on.
I don't even see him. He's not even like, for some reason, he's not in my render distance.
Oh, you got out of your render distance.
Yeah, like, why is the server render distance down or something?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you kicked it down to like 12, didn't you?
7, actually.
Oh, 7. No wonder why I can't even see my build.
No, I can see your build. I just can't see freaking Red.
Well, he's in this white pane glass building.
I need to go enchant my armor. That's what I need to do soon.
Well, once again, it has happened. We are out of time, so I thought would treat you to one of those little things that happens between episodes. Just a little fun stuff we have here on the server that doesn't quite make it into any particular episode. Just so you can kind of see how much fun we really have here. That was pretty fun. Creeper was trying to kill Red since he had 0 deaths, and he was showing off all of his diamonds. You saw that big tower that he had built there. And we were just interrupted in the middle of our build, so thought I would show that to you. But I will see you next time. I hope you have liked this episode, so go ahead and hit that like button if you did, and do subscribe so you can see what we have coming up next. And we will see you next time.